Welcome in today, everyone. Thank you for viewing me. We are doing the overall month of May for all of you, and this is going to be you get to pick your message. 4 choices. Now, the reason I'm doing this, I didn't even think about this. I woke up with this in my mind today, in my vision, in my instincts. So Source has messages for everyone, and you get to pick whatever stack you want. Now, they are time-stamped in the description box. My name is Elena. Welcome in. Welcome back to everyone. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, stack 4. I'm going to do some oracles, do the messages, and move on to the next stack. What are you feeling? What do you feel that the messages has for you? Everyone has certain messages they need to hear. And I feel Source is telling me that today is the day I need to spread some May messages for the people who are watching my video. We're going to begin. I'm starting with stack number 1. Now, these are the strongest energies for the month of May. I'm going to start with the oracle. Excuse me. I'm going to let them talk to you. For the people who chose stack number 1. Oracles are first. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for the people who chose number 1 for the overall messages for the month of May? What oracles do I need to see? Thank you. What messages do you have? Thank you. Anything else? Strongest? Nope. Underneath the deck is listen. I'll take a few. Pray. And manifest. I feel Source is telling me that for the month of May, for the people who have chosen stack number 1, is that it's a huge time for you to start to listen to your divine self, your intuition. We're all being asked to wake up our consciousness right now, and the world events are showing us that the people who have been doing the inner work, it's time to raise yourself, your energy, your consciousness for the things in life that you want for your happiness. I feel more and more people are having a wake-up call about something, but Source is telling me that you need to really trust your intuition, and pray is about asking for guidance. Source is telling me that there's many things around you that you can manifest for your happiness. Manifestation is energy, and Source is telling me that you really need to listen to your sacred self about things in life, and praying to me is telling me for you to ask for guidance in certain situations and things for the month of May that you want to harvest for your future. Here we go. I have perseverance. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Just because something doesn't seem like it's going your way doesn't mean you shouldn't stop going after something that you truly want to create in your life for your happiness. I have failure, gratitude, hold on, overcoming obstacles, and then the last card they gave me is pause. So I'm going to say the month of May for whoever chose this stack is telling me that just things may seem like they're not going the way you want them to, but perseverance and gratitude go hand in hand. You know, the climb up the mountain is never easy, but the view on top is absolutely beautiful. And for the people who chose this stack, I feel Source is telling me that you need to really listen to your own instincts with certain situations in your life for the month of May. Stop being consumed on what you see around you. Trust that there's certain obstacles you will overcome, and failure is actually our own energy of self-doubt. I feel Source is telling me that you will overcome any obstacles, but your gratitude is actually the key. Gratitude every day for everything that you have in your life that are blessings. Do you realize that when we do more energy of gratitude and thankfulness, we attract more? But if we get into an energy of feeling like nothing will ever work out, why even bother? Then that's the energy you shall receive. But the big message is to pause and persevere. That you need to take a big look at certain things in your life and know that you can manifest whatever you really want in life, and you need to listen to your inner self for guidance. All right, underneath the deck for your messages, I have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is telling me to tell you for the month of May, the choices that you make sure it's the ones that you really want, that you feel connected to with your heart, because there's only really one good one in there. Meaning, like, we always have so many options and choices because things look, wow, that looks good. But if you're not feeling it here, then why would you choose it? Messages for the people who chose stack number 1. Thank you. What would you like to say to them for the month of May? Thank you. Messages for these oracles for the people who chose stack number 1. Thank you. Anything else? I guess so. Oh, all right, here we go. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is kindred spirits, nostalgia, memorabilia. 8 of Cups. All right, it's a message, and I'm just going to relay it because I see the next card, and I'll stop and read the cards. You guys need to realize that there's things in our life and connections in our life that have always brought us somewhere bigger and better. That there's certain situations in your life, if it's not making you happy anymore, what makes you think you can't walk towards something that you want that's going to make you happy? 8 of Cups are things that we once wanted that they're not fulfilling us anymore. We must lead emotional attachments to walk towards things in our life that we're going to make our wishes come true, our happiness. And the 6 of Cups are people that help you along the way. The people that you're connected to. And I feel Source is telling me you need to trust on how things are about to flow for you for the month of May. And stay in a place of optimism. The sun is going to get you through anything in life, but the sun is about thriving through the power of your own positive thinking and keep putting work into the things you want to harvest for the future. Here's your messages. I have the Fool in reverse. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm just going to read the messages. Page of Swords is sideways, and then I have the 3 of Swords. There's always things in life that will tug at our heartstrings and things of life that will feel like it's a big disappointment. But the Page of Swords is telling me to tell you, well, maybe you need to shift your outlook on it and realize that you've become a bigger and better person and for you to move on towards something that's going to make you happy. What makes you think that you're stuck in a position in life that you can't move forward from? Your own optimism is going to open many new doors. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that there's things around you that are actually going to play in your favor. But the Wheel of Fortune is also ruled by Jupiter. And I talk about this in my readings, that Jupiter and the Wheel of Fortune are ruled with the universe and our energy. The Fool in reverse is telling me that maybe you need to stop and pause and really look at certain things in life before you start jumping all over the place in a reckless energy about trying to change aspects of your life to play out in your favor. I feel Source is telling me if there's things in life that you want for your own happiness, maybe you need to release yourself from certain situations in your life that's not making you happy anymore. That if you go ahead and take new leaps of faith toward things in life that are going to bring happiness with you, because the Fool has no baggage, no weight, the Wheel is actually working with you to align something bigger and better. But we must do the inner work and realize that there's things in our life that aren't making us happy anymore. We need to shift our outlook in life, shift our outlook on why things happened. It's going to set you free. And I do feel the message for the month of May is keep putting work into the things that you want and stay in a place of more optimism. Take some new leaps of faith with certain things in your life and let the wheel work with you. But know that your own energy of optimism is what's going to make things play out and move in the right direction to push you on some new journeys for your own happiness. I have the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Swords sideways, and then I have 2 cards left. And these are the messages. We can keep doing this, you guys, and this is escapism. And the 7 of Swords is a card of letting our thoughts take us to a place with things in our life that we're not looking at with logic. And I feel Source is telling me that there's a lot of things that you can keep putting work into, and know that the more work you put into certain situations, as long as you invest in the certain situations in your life that you really feel that's going to make you happy, and you stay in a place of optimism, shift your outlook on certain situations in your life that have been leaving you at a place of always like, this isn't what I want. This isn't making me happy. It's pulling in my emotion. Source is telling me, well, there's something you need to look at with a fresh view. Because the Knight of Swords is a knight on a mission, but it's logic. And Source is telling me, well, you can keep running away from certain things you need to look at. But if you take some new leaps of faith with things in your life, there's going to be connections and things along the way to align in your favor. Last 2 cards. Your intuition, listen. And I have your faith, loyalty, and commitment. It's Taurus season. It's the Hierophant. Two big major arcanas to finish out your month of May. Source is telling me that as long as you trust your sacred self and you stay committed with a higher vibration, what makes you think you will not get to the top of whatever you want in life? Everybody thinks that change happens overnight, but first we have to do the inner work. We have to raise our own vibration and stay committed with loyalty and trust our sacred self through something. It's going to guide you in all the right directions. I feel the month of May is telling me for you not to take a bunch of reckless leaps, but make sure you take leaps towards the things in life that you want to go towards that are going to be your wish fulfillment with your heart. Choose logic over emotion, stay in optimism, and if there's things in your life that keep emotionally draining you, I feel sources maybe telling me for you to review it. Why is it hurting you? Is it serving you? Have you not grown? Look at something with a fresh view. Keep moving towards the things in life with pure logic and fast forward thinking, and know that there's things coming your way to push you to take a new leap of faith, and the wheel is working with you, but your instincts, your inner intuition, and your own loyalty, commitment, and raising your vibration is going to make things align perfectly. You guys, it was a beautiful message for you. I have nothing bad to say here. I just saw a few things. So welcome to May for those of you who chose stack number 1. I think I'm going to get one angel card too. You know, the angel cards always tie this reading together. I will just grab a few. Two messages for the people who chose stack number 1, please. What do you want to say to them? For the master angels. I would like 2. One more, please. Thank you. First card they gave you is the Lovers. 2 major arcanas you got. And this is what the master angels want to say to you of the highest vibration. Archangel Raphael, card number 6. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments and the power of your love. You know, when we really connect to everything with our heart, when we really connect to the things in life that are going to make us happy, and we stay committed and stay loyal and raise our own frequency, everything aligns in the perfect timing. Because the next card they gave you is the Sun. Beautiful card. Archangel Uriel. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. I feel sources telling me that you are in control of this month and its energies. As long as you go after things that you truly want for your own happiness, how can anything steer you in the wrong direction? And stay in a higher vibration and be in an energy of commitment and loyalty and watch the things that you attract. Blessings to you. All right, that was beautiful. I'll see you guys at your generals. I hope it helped you. But if you chose 2 decks, I understand. Now I'm going to go to stack number 2, deck number 2. We are going to start with the Psychic Tarot cards, and I'm just going to let them talk to you. And let's see what Source wants to say to you today for those of you who chose stack number 2. Lovely stack number 2. My month and my birthday. Okay, here we go. I got Harmony, but I'm going to shuffle. These are the Psychic Tarot cards. Okay. What would you like to say to everyone for the month of May? One shuffle. That chose stack number 2. Thank you. For the month of May, what would you like to say? Thank you. Overall strongest oracles. Thank you. For the month of May. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. What would you like to say? Month of May. Underneath the deck is passion ignited, accelerated motion, and financial and material changes. But you see, passion ignited is about listening to your heart with a drive. It's like new inspiration, new creativity, new beginnings. But this is your energy. A lot of beautiful things are flying your way to get things moving in a new direction for changes. But your own outlook on how you want to go after things is really in your own optimism. Guys, that is about your own material and spiritual prosperity. That there's certain situations in your life, I feel sources telling me that, well, you can keep running downhill, but maybe you need to walk up the stairs with more optimism and find a place of your own spirituality and unions, meaning your own commitment to things, because we are in Taurus season right now. All right, here's your cards. I got spiritual strength and I got hope. And this is what Source wants to say for the month of May. Your own hope is going to ignite a lot of things in your life. Hope is a place of our faith. Hope is a place of ignition. But your spiritual strength on how things are going to go is really in your own energy. I have new beginnings. I have patience. And then I have the mind. The card says deception and envy. I'm not going to say that. I feel sources telling me that you need to have more patience with how things are going to play out for you for the month of May. As long as you stay in an energy of your own commitment to things in life and have an energy of knowing that everything is going to be beautiful, watch how things align for you. I feel sources telling me that we all have choices to make and we can keep letting our mind deceive us, thinking that nothing can ever go in the right direction. But in how you perceive your own energy between your own fountains of emotion, the sun is before you to pull in much prosperity in your life. I feel that there's a lot of changes to be had for the month of May, but there's certain situations in your life for the month of May that you can no longer run from. And sources telling me that there's something coming in for you to ignite a part of yourself for change. Eight of Wands, you guys, is blessings in disguise. And I feel sources telling me as long as you commit to everything with a higher vibration, your own faith, there's a lot of things you need to have patience with. Things don't happen overnight. Your commitment to what you want for your own new beginnings, and stay in an energy of knowing that you're going to have it. It's going to happen. And watch the blessings that fly your way. Here we go. I'll let the cards talk now. What would you like to say to my beautiful peoples who chose stack number 2? Messages for the month of May. What would you like to say, please? Thank you, thank you. Messages. What would you like to say to everyone? Thank you. You chose stack number 2. Messages. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Oh. Nice. Ace of Wands. New inspiration, new creativity, new passion. That's my stack. I woke up today with more creativity in me, and I would have chose stack number 2 because of my birthday. It's 2-2. And I feel sources tell me that for the people who chose stack number 2, listen to this drive inside your heart. It's going to lead you in the right direction for new passion, opportunities, new creativity, new beginnings. Make sure everything you do it in the highest form, in the highest vibration. Justice. Justice to me is karmic justice. As long as we do everything in life in the highest form, meaning we all have choices to make, but as long as we do what is right and we fight for what we want in the highest vibration, the highest form, sources tell me the rulings with the universe will always be made in your favor. Don't give up. A lot of blessings are flying your way, and it's going to bring you to places of your wish fulfillment. New eager excitement, new adventures. The sun is upon you. And hold out for what you truly want and keep putting the work into something. The Queen of Earth is about climbing the ladder and nurturing, but the Queen holds out for what it really feels it deserves. And guess what? It attracts it. Here we are, 2 of Cups. Make sure everything you connect to in the right way with your heart. The 2 of Cups is connecting to the things in life that we truly love, that we feel connected to with the heart. 9 of Pentacles is sideways. The 9 of Wands is upright. I'm going to read this message right here, and I'll just keep moving forward. You guys got 2 9s with the 2 of Hearts, the 2 of Cups. Sources telling me, well, everything in life is about our own achievement, but sometimes we have to come out from behind an energy of fearing, because the 9 of Wands is our fire energy. Sometimes we can stay behind there because we're afraid to venture out because we've been hurt before or disappointed before. But everything in life is about mastering it and feeling whole. 9 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. You got 3 9s. And guess what? 9 is my favorite number. So I would have chose stack number 2. So this is the message for the people who chose stack number 2. Sources tell me that you have a lot of new inspiration inside of you right now. This whole month is about new beginnings with creativity. That there's a lot of things that are going to come into fruition for you. Hold out for what you truly want with your own dreams and wishes. But sometimes we have to venture into the unknown, you guys, and just trust our own drive about something. 9 of Pentacles is about putting more work into everything, and know that whatever you truly keep trying to master and work at, you will achieve it. But you got to come out from something that you've been fearing to do. And the 8 of Wands is telling me that there's a lot of things, a lot of blessings that are flying your way. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have Be Patient, Temperance. And then I have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is sideways. I have 1 card left. I'll take it. But this is what Source wants to say. You know, the 5 of Swords are our own negative thoughts or negative things people say to us to demean us, and they stay in our mind for a lifetime. I mean, it could have happened to you a year ago, a lifetime ago, but whatever it was, Source is telling me, as long as you have patience with yourself, as long as you learn to be patient, balance and blend to make things work, the wheel is aligning beautiful things to play out in your favor. Follow the new inspiration that is headed your way. Go after your dreams. 5 of Swords is our own negative envy, our own negative doubt. And when I say negative envy, it's a negative envy of thinking that nothing can go right for us, or things people say to us to demean us. Sources tell me those are just seeds. You can get rid of them now. If you have this stack in the one you chose for May, Source wants to say there's a lot of things coming your way that you need to connect to with your heart. New inspiration, new passion is around you. And the Page of Cups is the last card telling me that this is new love for something, new creativity with the heart. And I feel Source is telling me that there's a lot of new energy around you for the month of May. Why not follow your dreams and put the work into it to master it? The only one that can deceive us are negative seeds. You have the power to create whatever you want, and know that the Wheel of Fortune is trying to align something beautiful for all of you at the right time. But you have to come out from behind your own energy of something that you've been maybe not wanting to do because you don't want to get hurt or disappointed. But I just feel Sources tell me as long as you keep putting the work into something to master it, and you go ahead and follow your own new inspiration and creativity, something beautiful is going to align. And be patient and try to make everything work to the best of your ability every day. Something beautiful is aligning. Beautiful. I'm going to get some angel messages now. I'm going to take 2 to 3 cards. That's it. Maybe two. Stack number 2. 2 angel messages from my beautiful peoples. I'm going to do one good shuffle. What would you like to say to them? And this always ties the readings together. And then I'll move on to stack number 3. What do you want to say to the people who chose stack number 2, Master Angels? Strongest. Thank you. Anything else? One more. Strongest message. Okay, here's your messages. First card they gave you is the 5 of Ariel. Angel Ariel is the angel of earth. And this is what Ariel has to say to you. Beautiful. Master Angel Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Get out of there. You know, tell Angel Ariel saying there's always energies and source around to help you. Get out of any place thinking that nothing can ever change and nothing will ever work, because how can things change? Because your next card, Angel Michael, has given you the ace. Ah! You guys, this totally ties this reading together. This is magnificent. A wonderful new idea. I had it today. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. But Angel Michael is the angel of air. And Angel Michael's just saying, go after everything with a new idea, with a fresh outlook. The Ace of Michael is the Ace of Swords of breaking barriers. You know, sometimes we have to clear our communication, but speak your truth, have your truth, and follow your truth. And stop having any self-fulfilling prophecies that nothing will ever change. Blessings to all of you. All right, you guys, I'll see you during your generals. If you chose stack number 2, it was wow. To be honest with you, I would have chose stack number 2 because I told you already, it's my birthday. Now I'm going to roll into stack number 3. I don't know, maybe you chose all of them. I don't know, but stack number 3, I'm going to start with the Shaman's Dream Oracle, a very heavy deck. I chose 2 heavy decks to go with each other. I'm just going to let the oracles fly out for the month of May for my beautiful people who chose 3. And these are the strongest messages. I'm just going to let Source, thank you, talk about Source, say what they have to say to you. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Everything happens for a reason and everything aligns at the exact time. The jeweled web. Everything that you put your love into and trust into and do the best that you can every day, it's connecting everything at the right exact time. The jeweled web is the card of connectivity. I feel Source is telling me as long as you be in an energy of faith and trust and do the best that you can every day and spread your love and light, it's connecting everything at the exact right time. Wow. That is beautiful. Yeah, it flew out. I'm just gonna take a few cards and then I'll just go ahead and get your cards, but that was beautiful. You chose stack number 3. Something beautiful is in the works for you to come together. Just a few oracles for the people who chose stack number 3. What would you like to say, please? Strongest energies for the people who chose stack number 3. Thank you. Perfect. That's all I need. Lost in space, needing direction, adaptability, and maybe you need to let go of something, the card of surrender. Sometimes we have to learn to let go and trust in a process. The first card to my left is closing door of completion, telling me that there's a lot of things in your life for the month of May that are now ending old cycles out. You see, I love this card because it's telling me when a lot of doors seem like they're closing around you, it's because new ones are here to open. Gathering around the power of community. I feel Source is telling me that there's a lot of things coming together for you for the month of May. That there's certain situations in your life that you not need question why something feels like it's closing in your life. Or maybe you feel there's certain things you're going through that feel like, is anything ever going to change? Source is telling me that there's a lot of things actually coming together to push you forward towards a new part of your life, a new chapter of your life. Stay in the energy of knowing that everything is working out beautifully. Let go of any self-doubt. I have the Joyful Muse, but this is the card of inspiration, telling me to tell you that the month of May is showing you that sometimes we have to just play our own instrument. You know, sometimes we have to be in this playful energy of just trusting how things are going to go. The Joyful Muse is just this energy of just enjoying the moment and being our divine selves of things that we love. And the last card they gave me to give to you is Skywriting the Fates. And I feel Source is telling me that you are in control of how things are going to go. Skywriting the Fates is telling me that, you know, life is always changing from our own actions and energy. And I feel Source wants to say to you that there's a lot of chapters closing for you for the month of May, so new beginnings can begin, to show you that your own inspiration of what's going to make you happy is going to create more things coming together with you and the people around you to start some new abundant chapters in your life. All right, here's your messages. You guys, that's beautiful. I got a funny feeling I'm going to see the world with new beginnings. I just have a feeling. I'm just going to see something here. Strongest messages for the people who chose beautiful stack number 3. Put the past behind you. The Ten of Swords is telling me that there's things in your life that are now a completion. And we can go ahead and sit there all day long and think that that wasn't right, that was wrong, that just hurt me. Source is telling me it's time to close that door. It's time for you to nurture your own garden, the beautiful Empress. And the Empress is the angel of abundance. But the Empress is about tending to its own garden with its inner love and beauty. Source is telling me that maybe you need to put your energy into the things in life that you want that are going to make you feel whole. Maybe you need to put your energy into situations in your life to plant some new seeds so they can grow, so you can harvest them tomorrow. Source is telling me to tell you maybe you need to tend to your own garden. Stop being consumed with what has happened or things that have happened. Why not start planting your seeds for what you want for your future right now? The King of Love, the commitment with your heart. And the King of Love is about balancing the mind with the heart, but the King of Love is the commitment with its heart. Five of Swords are things people say to us to demean us, negative seeds that we hear, negative seeds that have been said. Source is telling me, why don't you look at things about doing what is right, justice. And justice is all about making sure everything we do every day is in the right and highest form. Because justice to me is karmic justice. As long as we do what is right every day, you guys, as long as we balance our own scales, as long as we fight for what is right, the universe always makes rulings play out in our favor. Tend to your garden. Stop being consumed with things that have felt like hurtful completions. They are behind you now. Messages, those just flew out, but I'm gonna let them talk to you. I got stack number 4 left. You guys, 3s to me are always the first number of manifestations. We're ready. What would you like to say to my beautiful peoples who chose stack number 3? Thank you. Messages for the month of May. Thank you. Anything else? Messages. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to say about the month of May? All right, thank you. You guys, this is the 3rd stack that I've actually got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, stack number 1 had it, stack number 2 had it, and stack number 3 has it now. Underneath the deck is the 6 of Swords telling me to tell you that your thoughts will take you somewhere to the light at the end of the tunnel. But the 6 of Swords, swords are thoughts. Swords are words. Source is telling me that you're headed in a new direction. That's a card of relocation, travel, but it's also about our thoughts, taking our thoughts to calmer waters. Stay grounded and use your resources wisely, the King of Earth, Taurus energy. I feel Source is telling me that there's a lot of things in your life trying to push you forward for more structure and stability in your life, but your thoughts are going to take you there. 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. You know, the 10 of Wands is just abundance, amount of responsibility and things we've been carrying around. Meaning, like, sometimes we just tend to take on everything. And what happens with our energy is it weighs it down. I feel Source is telling me that maybe you need to start looking at certain things in your life that have been creating too many weights in your own energy. And I just feel Source is telling me to stay grounded, start to look at everything about your resources and planning for your future. The 7 of Pentacles is about investing, but also about nurturing your own tree, knowing that everything that you invest in the right way, your tree is going to flourish. 8 of Swords, over-processing our thoughts and circumventing. And I feel Source is telling me, why don't you get into an energy of rejoice, celebration, good times with the right people. Be around the people you love. Be around the people that make you happy. Stop being so consumed with what's going on around you. Start realizing that your thoughts are creating a lot of weights in your life. Start putting the work into certain situations that you want to see things come into fruition. The choice is really yours. Okay. I got the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse. It's a message. I don't know. 6 of Pentacles is sideways. And the Queen of Fire is sideways. Your own will and determination. And what you... Okay, how am I going to say this? I got to say this carefully because I have to be very careful how I express myself. The 6 of Pentacles, you guys, is a card of receiving. Equal give and take. Giving with a grateful heart, receiving with a grateful heart. Sources tell me that there's a lot of new energies around you to go after things in life that you want with the Queen of Fire. But it's sideways. I feel sources telling me, why not follow your own drive about things in life that you want? And why not realize that, you know what? Sometimes it takes a little bit of honey. Using your charisma, using your own charm to open up new doors and watch what you receive. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, telling me that maybe your own actions are what's creating certain things in your life to not move in the right direction. The Queen of Fire is about using charisma and charm. We all have it. we have to sometimes get out of a comfort zone of feeling like, well, I don't want to look like an idiot. You're not going to. Trust your divine self. Use some charisma. Keep putting work into something. Be around the people you love. Use your resources wisely. Stop letting old weights weigh you down. And take your thoughts to a place of calmer waters. Know that you're headed in the right direction. Our outlook on life is what gets us to a place in a new location, a better place of our whole experience in life. I feel sources telling me that you need to get out of your own way on how you're viewing something. Stop circumventing about the future and start planning for your future. Start taking that first step to change things in your life, and sources telling me, and watch what you receive. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is luck and right timing, but sources telling me that maybe there's things in life that you want to go after, that we just need to use a little bit of our own charm and charisma, because this queen attracts all the right people, male or female. Sometimes we all have to just smile a little bit more, be a little bit more charming. I feel sources telling me, watch how the wheel moves in the right direction for you and the things that you're going to attract. There's a lot of things coming your way to align bigger and better in your life, but sometimes we let our own energy of fear of the unknown stop us. 5 of Cups, transformation, justice, and then temperance. I feel sources telling me that as long as you always go after things in life that are going to transform a part of yourself for the better. Justice is all about making conscious choices for doing the right thing. Transformation is trying to shine a new you, shedding an old part of yourself. The 5 of Cups is telling me that we always go through difficult situations emotionally that let us down. We can stay here forever. I call it the empty well of nothingness, because it was something in your life that brought you to a place of feeling disappointed. But it's behind you now. And if you're going through something where it still hurts you, sources tell me you need to look at certain things in your life about how wrong they've been and how right they've been. And as long as you did the right thing, as long as you acted in a higher vibration, the rulings will always play out in your favor. Transformation is telling me that there's a new you that's here to shine, but maybe there's an old part of yourself that you need to let go of. Transformation is telling me that a new you wants to shine, and angel temperance is all around you to make everything work. This is a lot of Sagittarius energy, and I just feel sources telling me, have patience with yourself. Do the best that you can every day, but know that as long as you do everything in the highest vibration, you're going to receive mass abundance amount at the exact time that you need it. But if you keep going back to an old way of circumventing and thinking that nothing will ever go right, how can anything ever transform us? Because we're all here to transform all the time. I feel sources telling me this month holds a lot of prosperity for you. It's about staying grounded and using your resources wisely, and knowing that you're going to get to the top of your mountain one step at a time. But remember, it's a king. It foresees its future and knows it's going to get it. Beautiful reading. Got nothing bad to report. It was all beautiful. Everybody's gotten the Wheel of Fortune in different ways. We all have the energy to change every aspect of our life. Now, that was beautiful. I hope it helped you in some way. I'll see you at your general readings, and I'm moving on to stack number 4. All right, you guys, thank you for viewing me, and have a blessed day. For my beautiful peoples who chose stack number 4, I'm going to start with a few oracles, and I'm just going to let the oracles start out and then get some cards. I have Justice under the deck. Justice and Wheel of Fortune has been showing up, and the Thinking Woman. I'm going to shuffle now. But the Thinking Woman, you guys, I didn't know who was under these decks, but I'm going to shuffle. But the Thinking Woman is telling me that there's a part of your thoughts that needs to transform. And Justice is telling me, as long as you make sure everything you do it in the right way, make sure all your scales are balanced, something beautiful is trying to align for you. All right, let's look. Strongest incoming oracles for people who chose stack number 4. What would you like to say? Show me. Thank you. The yin and the yang. Well, that is an absolutely beautiful card. Matter of fact, I have a lot of stuff in my jewelry that's yin and yang. The yin and the yang is the ebb and flow of life. And this is the oracles. But this is what Source wants to say to you, that you must realize that if there's a negative aspect and there's always a positive aspect, the two must come together to make everything flow in a new direction in your life. Source is telling me that things are coming together and it's all in divine timing. the healer of the ages. You need to be open to everything for the month of May with a new divine energy of, let's call it a pure energy of your own love. Meaning, be open to everything. Stop. I'm just going to say what I'm feeling. I'm just a straight shooter, but I feel sources telling me stop dwelling on the negative and be open to the positive. And a new door shall open, and it's a higher vibration, a higher frequency, the door to spirit. I feel the month of May is a new journey for you about your own vibration and raising your own frequency. Oof. One of my favorite cards, the sacred chakra, and I preach this. You guys, as long as you're always true to thyself, the month of May is really your own energy of holding out for the things in life that you know are right. And I feel sources telling me a new door is opening to raise your own frequency. The month of May is a huge new month of love and being open to everything with a pure energy of self, and know that things are starting to come together and align, because the yin and the yang is telling me that the positive and the negative always work together. But I feel my message to tell you is that as long as you stay in a higher frequency, a higher vibration, watch how things come together to move you in a whole new direction. Keep your energy clean, keep your energy pure for the month of May. I have the crown chakra, huge chakra. It is where we're open to gratitude and love to the universe. Whoever chose this stack, I want to say something to you. Something of abundance is coming into your life for the month of May. Caring connections, and then I have negative attachments. It's a message, negative and positive. I feel sources tell me stop holding on to the negative and start embracing the things in life that are going to make you happy, and watch the flow that's coming your way. The sacred chakra is the best chakra to me, or one of the biggest, with the crown telling me that you're in a huge energy in the month of May of really trusting your sacred self. But we have to strip away certain layers of ourselves and be in an energy of gratitude and gratefulness, and know that everything's coming our way is trying to align something bigger and better. I feel sources telling me you have two choices for the month of May. You can hold on to negative attachments, or you can be around the people that you truly care about and know that you will attract more and more of those type of vibrations around you if you're open to everything with a clean energy. This is a good month for you, whoever chose stack number 4. First chakra, Archangel Michael. The heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. I was going to say Gabriel. That's weird. Oh, that's fire. You guys, and the last card they gave me is your gut instincts, another chakra. And this is a lot of chakra energy, you guys. You guys have the sacred, you have your sacred earth, you have the first chakra, and then you have your heart chakra. And I feel sources telling me that this month is about you staying in alignment. And most importantly, you have your crown. You guys have almost all of the chakras. And I feel sources telling me that this is a fine-tuning month of what you truly want to attract in life. But you have to be open to everything with more gratitude and gratefulness and love. Do you want to attract more in your life? Do you want to attract things in your life to make everything work with you? Then you must be open to everything with a pure attitude and energy of gratitude and gratefulness. And I feel sources telling me, and watch how things start to move you in a brand new direction. Wow, I'm going to get some cards now. Holy mackerel. You guys, whoever chose stack number 4, you got a lot of changes coming in, but your big mission this month is about keeping your energy clean and pure. And stop being resistant to change and being open to everything with a brand new energy of love. You know, the Ace of Cups is a new lease of love on life, but the Four of Pentacles is blocked, stubborn energy, holding on to something out of stubbornness, resistance. Source is telling me that you have two choices. You can keep going on and holding on to things out of feeling like, well, why should I, or being resistant, or you can be open to everything with a new way, with your heart. The Chariot. Trust your intuition, you guys. You know, the Chariot is ruled on will and determination. It's Cancerian energy. But I feel sources telling me that you're headed in a new direction. The only time you cannot maneuver around obstacles is when you're holding on to something out of resentment or pain. Or feeling like, well, I'm afraid to give because I don't have much to give. You have your heart to give. The more you give with your heart, the more you shall receive. Messages for the people who chose. Thank you. Stack number 4. What do you want to say to them for the month of May? Thank you, thank you. For my beautiful peoples, for the stack number 4. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, okay, this is a message. I'm just going to relay it. The Hanging Man, the Chariot, and your loyalty, faith, and commitment, the Hierophant. Okay, the Hanging Man is daring to be different. Changing our perspective. And this is what Source wants to say. Well, you can stay in limbo for as long as you want, but maybe your perspective needs to change. Chariot. Well, which direction should I go? You know, sometimes we really have to take a time out and trust our intuition. Have the will and determination to make the choices to change a part of our life. Changing our perspective, knowing that our intuition will guide us in a new direction. In your faith, loyalty, and commitment. The Hierophant is the teacher of it, telling me that you need to look at something about your own loyalty to what you want for change in your life. You know, the Hierophant is the teacher of raising our vibration and realizing that sometimes we need to stay grounded and know that there's something more out there. It's like a search for meaning in life, a search for something more. But you have to stay committed to what you want in life and dare yourself to be different and trust your intuition. It's going to tell you in which direction to go. Here's your messages. I got the 2 of Wands. Oh, well, we can keep looking at that ball forever. It's actually a beautiful energy because it's telling me that there's things in your life for the month of May that you have to make a choice to make a bold step forward with. But the 2 of Wands is about our own action. And I feel Source is telling me maybe you've been looking at things in the wrong way. The Chariot is about your will and determination and your intuition. And the Hierophant is telling me maybe you need to look at something bigger and know that your own faith and commitment and your own vibration is going to get you to the top, to wherever you need to be. The 2 of Wands is telling me it's time for you to make a bold step forward with something new in your life. The 2 of Cups, connecting to everything you truly want with your heart. Scorpio transformation. And then I have the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel Source is telling me that sometimes we have to realize that everything in life, do I dare say it? Sometimes we have to look at everything in life as, because you see, the Queen of Swords in reverse can be an over-opinionated energy. You know, not trusting anyone because we've been hurt before. But I feel Source is telling me that if you trust your sacred self about things and focus your energy on the things that you want to connect to with your heart, a new you is here to shine. Okay, I'll do it like this. The 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, I'm just going to say the message. The 4 of Swords is telling me that there's always things in life that sometimes we just want to escape from with our thoughts. 7 of Swords is the card of deceit, betrayal, lies, strategy. But you see, I understand this energy because it is Aquarius energy, and I just happen to be an Aquarius. But I feel Source is just telling me, well, you can keep feeling as if everyone's trying to get away with something and maybe you just need to get away from it, or you can be in an energy of reflection. The 4 of Swords is a card of recharging our own energy, recharging our battery. And I feel Source is telling me there's something new in your life that only you can make new changes with and map out a new plan. You know, the Page of Pentacles is about planning for your future, taking a step forward. But the Page of Pentacles is telling me there's something before you for a new journey of your own structure. I feel Source is telling me to tell you, as long as you stay committed and you change your perspective on how things are going to go for the month of May, you connect to everything you truly want with your heart. The Queen of Air is about being open to everything with her own vision of tomorrow. But the Queen has a sword for a reason. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's the energy. It's a major court card. It was in reverse. Source is telling me maybe you need to look at something with a fresh view and understand that there's things in life that have brought you to a bigger and better you. You've climbed the ladder. Nothing can get by you anymore because there's a part of you that is just here to change. A new you wants to shine. I feel that there's things in your life that Source is telling me that maybe you need to take a step back and reflect. Maybe there's certain situations that you've been in avoidance with. And maybe there's a new energy. Well, there is a new energy in the month of May for you to plan out something for your future. To start making changes very slowly. The signs are going to be there along the way as long as you commit and you do an inner check-in with yourself about trusting your intuition. I feel Source is telling me that there's something coming your way to show you a whole new direction of a higher vibration. Why not listen to it? Guys, it's time for you to move forward. Source is telling me that you're going to get a lot of downloads. Be open to everything. Be open with your heart. Stay grounded. Keep your feet on the earth. Trust your gut instincts. And the door to spirit is wide open. The yin and the yang is telling me everything is trying to work with you to push you in a whole new direction. And make sure your energy is open with your heart. And stay true to thy own self. And watch how May plays out for you. What a beautiful reading. I'm going to get a few angel cards now and finish it off. You guys, that was big. There's some messages in there. So I just feel if you've been thinking about making changes in your life, Source is telling me you need to really trust your sacred self now. You need to let go of negative attachments and know that there's something before you that is pushing you in a whole new direction. Perhaps you've been thinking about change, but you haven't made the first step. Source is telling me, well, be open to everything with a pure energy and watch how the steps come your way to climb right up them. What do you want to say to the people who chose stack number 4? I would love 2 cards from the Master Angels. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you, thank you. Okay, we stop. I got 3. Just saying, I got 3. Oh, I gotta, here they are right here. I was gonna say, okay, here's the 6 of Raphael. This is what Angel Raphael has to say to you. Embrace your inner child. You know that adventurous side? The one where we had, you know when you were younger, you had all this bravery just to do the things that you loved and you didn't care what people thought? New friends or rekindled relationships. Embrace an inner part of yourself that you forgot about. Just an adventurous side. Okay, who's next? The 8 of Michael. Angel Michael's giving you the 8. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. Okay, listen. I'm just saying, I kind of sense something here, and I just feel Source is telling me that there's something before you that's new. You can't keep running away from something forever with your mind. Maybe it's time for you to confront it and plan for taking a new step for your own future. Okay. Last card they gave you is the Knight of Ariel, the Knight on a mission, and that's the Angel of Earth. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Aww. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. You are being watched over by someone kind. You guys, I just feel Source is telling me, be open to everything with a pure energy. You will be guided in the right direction. There's a lot of things coming your way to push you on a new path, a new part of your life mission, a new part of your own journey. But we can't get into that mission. We can't get into that space and place until we raise our own frequency. And I feel Source is telling me the time has come for you to trust your sacred self and keep your energy clean and pure and watch where it takes you for the month of May. What a beautiful reading today, you guys. Okay, I'm leaving it here. You guys, I hope these messages helped you today. Thank you for viewing me. Much love and light to everyone. I hope it helped you, even if it was a little bit. A lot of beautiful things are happening in May. I'm calling May the majestic month of May. It's just a big, powerful month. All right, you guys, thank you. Love and light to you all. I'll see you during your generals. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.